Hey, hello, welcome back. Morning, everybody. Get back to Terab Show, Legendary Film, or Terab Legend. I would like to say today I'm going to talk about happiness and what makes happiness and what makes people happy. First of all, I would like to say really the first thing makes people happy family. If you got good family, which gives you everything you need in your life, going to be needless or need nobody in your life going to be happy, because family considered to be as a backbone for everybody. Because like I don't want to talk about block, I don't want to talk about psychological issue, I don't want to talk about really physical issue, I don't want to talk about mental issue, but the family is everything. Since you were a child, and that time you got childhood, you started at the kindergarten and then move on to basic school, then you been in the university or the college, whatever. It been really it got some trauma or some stress, but the shifting from trauma into really happiness, it depends on family, because family everything for human being. Forget about family, because some people got toxic family or negative family even the history of the mankind since our existence of as human in this planet. But the second thing you could take it seriously, gonna give you like happiness or going to be happy friendship. I'll talk about really materialistic none. I'm talking about realistic one, non-realistic at some time, but really we need to realistic friend. The one who's going to be real, the one who's going to be frank. So when you got really good friendship, good friend, going to give really happiness. He makes you happy. He gives you, supports you. And if you got a problem, you're gonna think about the problem many times, and he gives you solution. This is kind of happiness. Forget about friendship. We could talk about relationship. If you've been in love with someone who loves you, or someone she loves you, she or he gonna give you really support, because sometimes you're gonna like suffer when you've been alone. You need someone really talk to you, regardless that one is female or male, not problem. And then like you've been in a relationship, so being toxic, being victim in the society, unless you got someone who loves you, you never get real or realistic one. So really I do respect relationship, because regardless you got negative relationship, but don't talk about it. I don't wanna talk about it, because it's going to be like really like a debate to me precisely, because I know what does it mean realistic one or with realistic one, because relationship it depends on many factors. I don't want to talk about this one, because it's gonna be a debate for me. I'm gonna debate anybody if he really I want to debate me about this case, but I don't want to talk about debate, because I don't have this ideological conflict at this time. Of course, we're gonna talk about how to be happy or what makes happiness. Could you shift to work or the job, the place you work in, or the job you got it with your staff or co-workers? Regardless, you got this trait in the job. But if you got one really he is honest and he is frank, such as your boss, you got no problem going to be happiness. But at least this is job and this is work. Pays money thing to you, and pays money to you, monthly or weekly, whatever. The contract is signed to the job you got. I know the job really very stressful for everybody who gets a job, because you got your staff. Most of them don't like you, especially boss. I'm gonna talk about it. This is really going to be really very stressful. You got stress in the job and hit you up every time. You shouldn't be late. You gotta be punctual, and you should respect punctuality. So we worry a lot about the job or being work in a job, Don't worry about it. Just be realistic one. Be punctual. I don't care about the job itself. Okay, come in a time, get back in a time itself. A lot of people just become really stressful because the job or the boss gonna really speak about the negative things they got. If they do really best thing ever, every time he doesn't care. When he sees just negative point has second place among the staff, gonna talk about it and talk to you in your face negatively, and this is going to be like really big or massive stress to your inner essence. Shifting of being happy and what makes happiness, it depends on many factors. Reading books or reading book. You gotta read a lot of books, because when you've been alone, you're gonna think negatively, because a lot of problems have taken place inside your soul. What's the kind of problem you got? Read kind of book, you're gonna find yourself really release the toxic thing inside your soul, going to be okay. Listen to music. Really, I like music too much. Music my lifestyle, music my everything to me. Music becomes everything to me every time, really. When I really feel depressed, I need to be happy, I'm gonna really listen to music. Hip hop, music, rap music, whatever music you like it or like it not. But music reveals, music release toxic thing inside also. Because music gives you really a spiritual thing. It being like being empty, because you don't have something right really like going to fulfill your spiritual, you got inside your soul, you're going to listen to music. Okay, forget about music. Sometimes you gotta really like take yourself out of being your character. Such as being in a society, at the weekend, the Saturday, pick up yourself, go to luxury place or cafe, whatever, enjoy yourself or a friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, someone who likes you too much. Isolate yourself, drink coffee, eat luxury food. This is going to really help your negative thinking. And do not forget about hanging out. You tryna like hang out with this friend that is really so good, or girlfriend or boyfriend, really he is good in that time, because they're gonna talk to you about really what to do and not to do. Because hanging out could be really like training your body, like really gives you energetic, because you're gonna at least you walk different miles and different position, move from place to place. This is really like kind of energetic, kind of release toxic thing got inside the soul. And try to speak to someone who really close to you. Even this is really very important. Psychological problem, we got it inside our soul, and let's talk to someone too much about it, going to have solution to you. Because sometimes we got really a lot of things taken place inside our soul. And let's talk to someone too much, then we never like release this toxic or negative thing already has taken place inside our soul. Talk to someone, nevertheless that someone, no matter father, brother, sister, lover, friends, girlfriend, boyfriend, you got engaged or husband, wife, being married or not, being divorced, at least you're gonna find someone to talk to him and he talk to you back. Exchanging sometimes really like change your mood, because the shifting from sadness to happiness, it depends on money perspective. I don't like you got sadness, it takes place every time, but do not forget happiness, it takes place every time too. So shifting two positions in the same time, you need to talk about it positively. And do not really be rude about position it means rude. Be humble too. Be meditation, talk about modesty a lot. Regardless of position in the society, to be distinguished or not does not make a sense too. No matter how you are in a high position, you gotta look at someone in like low position, low class, prestigious one or none, doesn't make a sense. Being happy or happier, or the most happiest friend in the life, in the earth, really depends on many ways. Frame of